Hello, everyone, and welcome to L&L Diamond Painting. I'm Lee.
And I'm Lenore.
I know we did it again.
No, you did it. You started it.
Whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
Whatever. We'll get it. We'll get the introduction right eventually.
Maybe.
Anyway, welcome to this week's lovely Wip Chat. We don't have much to say this week because our script writers have been failing us.
Oh, stop it.
Sheesh. Don't have a lot of comments.
I don't need my microphone, do I?
Yes, you do.
That's what I was gonna
It's right
say.
here. I handed it to
You
you.
didn't hand anything to me, mouth.
So anyway, she's getting.
Possibly handed it to me when I was sitting down.
Oh boy, something's up with these drills.
Why?
They were all stuck in the bottle.
It's probably because it's so moist.
Well, they're sealed, so it shouldn't have been.
Maybe.
I gotta dump them back in. I have far too many out.
Okay.
But anyway, yeah, our scriptwriters aren't being our scriptwriters anymore. You know?
Guess we're just gonna have to work at this.
So I guess we're gonna have to actually make an effort in this Whip and Chat. Because we don't have all that many comments to feed off of. But nonetheless, we will do our level-headed best.
Who's level-headed between you and me? Neither one of us.
Well, between the two of us, we should have at least a half a level head.
Oh, Lord.
What is? Oh, that's what that is. Okay. You forgot to what?
Forgot to put my eye drop in.
Oh, well, go ahead and do that.
I'm doing it right now. I did my morning, but not, yeah.
She has eye drops that she has to put in 4 times a day
4 days.
for 4 days. And
This is the third day.
third or second?
I don't remember. Oh, Monday. Yeah, this is the third day. This is Wednesday. Tomorrow's the fourth day.
Okay. Well then, you heard her,
I just did it.
ladies and gentlemen. Today's the third day. Tomorrow's day number 4. She has been getting much better
Yes.
with her eyesight. So the laser procedure went well. I'm having troubles with some of my drills.
Your drills don't like you very much.
Oh no, it's just I probably placed them wrong.
Uh-oh.
And screwed things up. But anyway, so shall we start with our first commenter of the week?
Michelle. Is sunflowers and diamonds.
Hey, Jackie.
Hi, Jackie. Hello, Florida friends. I understand about the sleep. For some reason, Snoopy is up around 3 a.m., so I get up to take him outside to do his duty. Sending prayers and hugs from Kansas. I plan on participating in September event. I purchased War Hero from Diamond Art Club. I will work on this for your September event. Oh, that's great.
That is very nice.
Yes.
At this point, we've been having some meeting issues, but we'll get those cleared up so we can get sponsors on the roll and get everything all set up so that everybody can say, hey, here I am.
Sunflower and Diamonds also sent hearts.
Cool.
I know.
We love them hearts.
I know.
We do, we do, we do.
Yes, he does.
But thank you, Jackie.
Yes, thank you very much.
We always appreciate our people, as it were.
Our peeps.
Yeah, our peeps. 8:15. Next is
Casey, that's me.
Casey.
I need my coffee, so I'm right there with Lenore. It really wakes me up. Lee, do you drink coffee? Nice you're able to diamond paint again. Have a great week. We used to drink so much coffee, his blue eyes turned brown.
I used to drink about a pot a day.
Yeah, so did I.
Damn near it.
I used to drink over a pot a day.
Now, I have maybe a cup every now and then.
Yeah,
Not even a cup a day, just every now and then.
that's right.
You know, so not as much as I used to, and I have to drink decaf
Yeah, you can't fall asleep.
because,
Because you can't fall asleep. And
No, it has nothing to do with not falling asleep.
Yeah, heartburn.
It's my gastric reflux. The caffeine in my system causes me a great deal of issues. But,
We don't
So-
want him having those issues.
no. You kidding me? I used to drink
Oh, Lord.
several cups of coffee in a sitting at night, go home and be asleep before my head hit the pillow.
Yep.
So that was never an issue.
No. Excuse me.
But yes, I do drink coffee from time to time. Next.
Next one comes from Kerry Leonard. And it says, hello, with hearts.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
Hey, Carrie.
Hi, Kerry.
Hope everything's going well.
Yeah.
I know that today, as of today, the filming of this, it is Thursday, and you are going to get the stitches removed. So I hope everything goes well with that.
Today, Thursday, I lost it.
Today is Thursday, yes. Thursday all day long. Okay. Next.
This is from Trin. Nice chat. She sends a few hearts.
Hey, Trin.
Thank you, Trin.
That's the thing about Trin. She's a woman of few words.
An impeccable taste because she likes us.
Yeah, there you go. But that's okay because I don't care. Because it's a comment. I like my comments and we like our hearts. So she can say whatever she likes, whenever she likes, or, you know, as little as she likes. I don't care. You know,
Yep.
so that's quite all right with me. And thank you, of course, for all of the hearts.
Next one up is Cindy Bennett.
Bendy.
I like your try at a save, saying it's a dry one. Run. LOL. I speak Californian with a recent Arizona twist thrown in. No other languages. I was adopted and my mom was 33 when I was born and my grandparents helped raise me and they were retired before I was born. But then I was a rebel from the 6th grade on. As for Eve, she wouldn't be the oldest. That title would be me. We are the same age, but I was born 8 months before her. LOL. I wouldn't be the oldest. That title. Oh. Might have forgotten that kabazillion hearts last time, so here are 8 kabazillion hearts.
Hey, my hearts, my hearts, my
I can't
hearts.
read, so.
You'll have to forgive us. We're both a little slow today.
Yeah. And I could be the oldest. Remember, I'm 76.
But-
Bones.
Yes. I wasn't going to tell them that.
That's okay.
I was being nice. I said, because she had made mention of not saying what Eve's age was, and I was like, that doesn't matter. I really don't expect you to.
Yeah.
Just like I won't say Lenore's age.
76.
So,
Bones led the big parade.
uh-huh. So that's where that came from. Holy cow, not too long and I'll actually be done with this section and I'll be able to start a new one.
That would be great. I get an order from Amazon though to get that thing I want.
Oh yeah, the E-Pen.
Yeah. So I can start.
We keep saying, we're going to go do that, we're going to go do that. And
Because my eyesight's getting better. Now I need to fix my hand because I got arthritis in both hands. Poor me. It's It's from all that typing I did from the time I was in high school, which was like in the dark ages.
It was not. They invented lights by then.
But they hadn't invented electronic typewriters. Excuse me, I'm lying. The last year of my senior year in high school, I actually got an electronic typewriter to work on. In fact, an IBM Selectric with the rollerball. The school got some of those.
Internet's
It was
special.
By that time, I was used to pounding on the keys because that's what you had to do to make the ouch. I hurt my arm.
Really?
Yeah.
So anyway, after Cindy,
Comes Tammy.
oh, here we go.
No, there's only one line here.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
And I did remember to hit the read more this time, even though she only had one line.
Tammy says, another awesome live as usual, and she sent a heart.
I think she was talking about this last week's live. I don't know if she has actually watched the Drive Live yet.
Is it actually still up there?
Oh yeah, I left it up
Got
there.
rid of it.
Nope, I left it.
Okay.
By the time I got in the house, there were already 3 comments, so I figured I might as well leave it.
Yeah.
So,
The next comes from Kathy Skelton. She says, hi, everybody.
Kathy Skelton, hello there and welcome in.
Yes, we say hi to you, too.
I'm sure you have been here before, but I don't remember your name in the comments. So you'll have to forgive me. But yes, welcome in. Enjoy the madness that is us.
That would be true.
You know, and thank you for joining our live.
That's right. And I'm yawning and I'm sorry.
And there we go again. I told you.
I'm not getting enough oxygen to my brain.
Yeah.
And then that last one, and this is the last one, comes from Trin. So glad you all got a good health report. And she sent hearts. We did, and I'm really, well, after we get through making appointments that the doctors want us to make, we'll find out. But my eyes are better, and,
All of her blood numbers were good.
oh yeah, they were, and I lost 5 more pounds.
That's the only problem that the doctor's worried
But
about.
I like it.
Doctor's worried about it because she's losing.
Because I had breast cancer, I've been being treated for that, and she's a little concerned.
She's losing every week or every month that we go in.
I lost a lot, but this 3 months, I just lost 5 pounds without trying, and that's,
A little worrisome.
I love it. I wish I could have done this when I was in school.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't.
No, I know that, honey. I'm just trying to make a little bit of a joke here. I don't like being so serious all the time. Ugh.
Would not be a diet I would recommend, that's for
No,
sure.
it isn't. She keeps telling me, eat protein, eat protein. I said, well, I used to love chicken and steak and pork chops. I don't love them that much anymore.
And I told on her.
He always tells on me every chance he gets.
That's right, because I told the doctor, oh yeah, she thinks toast and cheese is plenty.
It is. I'm eating good bread. It's not all full of sugar.
And what did she say?
She said the cheese doesn't have that much protein. But
Thank
it has
you.
Protein. I don't care. It's food. It's calories.
No, wrong.
Right?
Wrong.
You're
Not enough for a woman of your age or size.
No, the woman of my age should be eating less anyways because we don't need as many calories because we don't do as much. Wrong. I knew my mistake the minute I opened my mouth.
Uh-huh. Okay, so now it's just a matter of finding the oddball ones, which I always get.
What are you talking about?
The symbols that are left over.
I see.
You know, a couple here, a couple there.
Excuse me, I didn't mean to clear my throat into the microphone. That's not another problem.
I know what I forgot to do.
What did you forget to do?
Well, I'll tell you in just a minute.
Okay,
As soon as I put these drills away.
okay.
Then I'll tell you what I forgot.
Okay.
That's quite all right. You go ahead and play the background music.
Once upon a time, a boy with moonlight in his eyes put his hand in mine and said we'd never part. But that was once upon a time. Now the time has gone. It was too low for me.
a little low for you.
Could you have let me finish? I was talking to my audience. I said that was a little low for me. I can't stand you.
Yeah, well, your audience loves it whether it's too low for you or not. Don't you dare do that.
Don't ask me. Excuse me, I have to blow my nose right into the microphone, and I'm very, very sorry, but I'm having difficulties with postnasal drip.
And yes,
the butt leak.
and
Oh,
yet,
excuse me, did I say that?
how dare you? You're halfway across the room.
That's right.
I cannot be a pain in your butt, but wait till you walk next to me next time.
Walking next to you ever.
And yes, Melanie, I do have my Mountain Dew right here on the canvas where you can't see it.
You better not pick on Melanie.
Well, as long as she can't see it, she doesn't care. Now, if you suddenly hear me go, oh shit, you know that something went wrong.
Yep, and then I'm gonna kill him. He spills stuff all over that picture he's worked so hard on. I am gonna kill him.
Okay, this is A, which is 827, which is a neat little green color. Neat little green color.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. I gotta get my makeshift stopper. There we go. For those of you that don't have or don't care if you have a tray with a stopper and you like the stopper you get, I mean, the tray you get, excuse me. One of these days I'll learn how to form perfect sentences. You like the tray you got, but it doesn't have a stopper? Take one of the squishies out of one of your kits for your pens, and you can use that for your stopper. If it's a little bit of a wider opening, just use 2 or 3. And I say that because I know most of you have a bunch of squishies. Mm-hmm. Because most of you have a really big stash. Unlike people like me and Lenore, who only have a few here and there.
We have some.
Yeah, we do.
I don't know about you, but I'm really excited for Tammy.
Yeah, I am too.
Yeah, I really am.
Yep. You know, she's going to have such a good time.
Yes, she is.
She's going to get to meet all of the people that are either subscribed to her or just basic, really good friends to her.
Yeah. So
See, that's what I mean when I say only a few here and there, because I only had to place 2 on that one. So, I'll put those
God bless
back in the
people
bound.
that made it happen.
Huh?
God bless the people that made it happen.
Yeah, no, really. You know, between the auctions that they had that went towards her going to the retreat and the money that, and the fact that she was able to get on the standby list
Right. So happy for her.
so that if somebody backed out, unless, of course, somebody pulled strings, which is entirely possible knowing Tammy.
Which is
She's got all these friends that, so do we. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, we did have an offer to help us go to a retreat once.
yeah.
And I refused it because I knew that, number one, the person would not be able to afford us, plus the fee, plus the travel and all of that, plus the fact that we had the cats.
You could have gone right to Staples.
Mm-mm. Nope. If I go to a retreat, you do too.
That means the cats will have to go too.
Besides which, if I go and you don't, they will all slaughter me.
Oh,
Now, if you went and I didn't, they just look at you and say, well, tell them we wish them our best.
no, sir.
So,
Don't be so silly.
who, me, silly?
Mm-hmm.
Not me.
You're the only husband I have, and you are silly.
9:35.
And you're the only husband I'm ever gonna have. So they are.
I don't have many of these. I don't know why I emptied the bottle in this. Anyway, the other thing that I do, you'll see right over here, that's actually Lenore's phone. It has a picture of all the
Yes, they do.
things on it
That's so we can.
so that I can turn around. Instead of having to look at the legend on the canvas, I have it there so I can look at the legend there.
It makes a lot of sense.
Because the bottles that we have, I didn't have enough room to put the symbol and the DMC number.
That's right.
So this way here, I can just do it that way.
Rectamundo.
Come on, where the heck? I know I just saw a bunch of you.
Yeah, it did. Sorry.
No, apparently I didn't. Apparently I only saw one.
Oh, well, you thought it was a bunch.
I thought it was a bunch, so which means my eyes are really going cuckoo on me.
Yeah, we gotta get you an appointment soon.
Yes, we do.
And that's not a joke.
So the doctors. Wait a minute.
Go ahead.
Hold on a minute.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's why. That wasn't the one I was looking at. Oh well. I placed one wrong drill.
Oh,
Unfortunately, I didn't remember not putting the bottle away.
oh.
So I looked at the wrong thing. But that's okay. I knew I saw a bunch of the numbers, the symbols I was looking for.
Yeah.
And when I only saw one, I had to sort of double back and go, wait a minute.
What have I done?
What
now?
is wrong with this picture? You know.
Yep, I know.
But that's okay.
Okay, if you say so.
But getting back to Tammy, it is so nice that she can go out on and get to a retreat, you know, and know that everything's going to be fine, you know, that she's going to be well taken care of and have so many friends there. You know, it's like going, you know, to a party with a bunch of your friends, you know, and even though you haven't met them in person, they're still really good friends. So you're hanging out with a bunch of friends that you didn't know were friends till you knew them.
Whatever, Lee.
Yeah, till you get to them, you know,
Right.
whatever it is I'm trying to say.
I know.
One day, sometime or another, we'll be able to afford and get to a retreat. I don't know when. I may have to call the Make-A-Wish Foundation and, you know.
My wife's so old.
No, more like my wife and I are so old. And we have this fantastic community of people that we want to go meet, you know.
We meet him every week. Our lives, drive lives, and whatever they are.
Okay, what's next? Well, I got a couple of B's, so let me go. Bzz, 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 bzz. What? No, that can't be right. That's what I thought. Huh?
Why couldn't it be right? Wrong
I
color.
no, my the numbers were wrong.
Oh,
I put 427, or I was looking for 427
yeah,
when it's actually 472.
it's close.
Yes, that's the word I was looking for.
I know. I was a bookkeeper for many moons.
Uh-huh.
And that was one of the things, because I couldn't tell my left from my right hand, I transposed numbers all the time. If it was different by 9, I always knew it was transposition.
Okay, whatever that means.
It's,
Don't even bother explaining it to me. You know me in mathematics. I'm not a stupid man. I'm not saying I'm a stupid man. I'm really not. It's just math and I do not get along very well. As a matter of fact, we get along very, very poorly. So poorly, in fact, that even saying the word
makes you nervous.
makes me nervous. Which, hence why I don't remember terms like transpose.
Wow.
So, other than that, you said that was the last comment, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, see that? I think we were 20 minutes before the last comment. You know, when the last comment, and I usually like to try to keep it at least at an hour,
Right.
sometimes longer, if I can hold off that long.
Yeah. We should have thought of some. I didn't realize there were that
Few.
few comments. Yeah.
Well, my problem is that I have the comment, and then it reads like if there's 4 comments, and I reply to them all, which I do. Then there's 8 comments.
But
So I always think I always think there's more when there's only the 4. You know?
I see.
And I don't see the sense in reading my replies. People can look at them, you know.
And we're going to reply live too.
Mm-hmm.
There's no sense in doing that.
But usually a different reply,
Right.
you know. Once in a while I'll say the same type of thing because I think it was important enough to repeat, but okay, so now I will get the arrow.
You will get the arrow.
Yes, well, I call it an arrow. It's one of those greater than, less than things, you know. 469.
Oh.
469. Who's up for 69? Well, it's asking. It says 469. Oh, hush up. You know I can't. You know, one of the things I found out, I went looking through the part of the drive live. And one of the things that I noticed that I didn't notice at the time, surprisingly enough, because I was too busy looking at the cop cars, was a truck that was right in front of me, well, van that was right in front of me, that in great big letters, and you'd think I would have noticed it, but in great big letters it said, "Just mount it." And I looked at Lenore and I said, "Lenore, how could you let such a beautiful opportunity to really throw things off the rail pass?" Sheesh. I understand you wouldn't, but you know I would.
So what?
You wouldn't let
I
me.
didn't see the sign.
Neither did I until after I looked at the replay.
And I wouldn't have let you anyway. You're right.
So there.
I would have shoved a wet sock down your mouth.
You couldn't have done that. We were in the car and you didn't have any wet socks.
Okay. I'm gonna run out, I had socks on, wet them in the water.
What
back.
water? It was dry. It hadn't been
We were at
raining
the
yet.
beach.
No. I found this when we saw the cop car up on 674
Oh, I don't,
at the accident scene.
okay, whatever you said. I don't remember. But what else?
After I pulled into the parking lot to get the camera fixed,
Oh, yeah.
then I pulled out of the parking lot and there were two cop cars sitting right there with an accident scene. So neener, that plane just went to shit. But I thought it was funny.
You would.
Yes, I did. You know? And I'm actually surprised other people didn't catch it and make a comment.
What are you gonna do?
But that's okay. Maybe I'll start putting little tidbits in for people to...
Okay.
Almost done with this section. I hope you guys don't mind sticking around till I'm actually done with this section. Even though in some cases it looks like I actually am done with this section because, or I'm never going to be done with this section because there are such gaps. Unfortunately, I don't have the eye to, and most of these gaps are because some of the drills are not as big as the others. There's little size differences that I'm just not, I don't have the eye to see the difference in sizes. You know, because it's such a small size degree. But that's okay because once I'm done with it, it's meant to be looked at from a distance anyway, so it won't show up quite as badly. Okay, now to start with the onesies and twosies here. The number 2, speaking of numbers. There it is, 775. 776. No, I don't want 776. I want 775. And there's only one of those. And I don't do spear fishing.
You don't?
No. Spear fishing is when you open up the container and just take your pen and fish out the one, spear at it until one catches. That's what they call spear fishing.
Okie dokie. I did not know that.
I just take the one out and I will either put it in the cap of the container or I'll just pour it out into the tray. So there's that one.
Okay.
The number 3, 471. 71.
As long as you're enjoying yourself, then that's all that counts.
Pretty much. I wish I could enjoy myself a little bit more with it. You know?
Yeah.
Right now, unfortunately, it's better than nothing. But right now, I can only get into it, maybe once a week, sometimes twice. Come on, you were just the way you needed to be. How come you're not now? There we go. Damn it, keeps wanting to turn upside down on me. I pick it up, it falls off the pen and goes back to upside down. Upside down doesn't work.
Do not.
Okay, there's that one. Oh. Sorry about that. I got sidetracked a little bit, finding drills that are not seated properly. I gotta roll them again at some point. All right, and what's next? F. Whoops, I don't want that. I want that. No, I don't want that. Yes, I do. 818. 18. Oop. One too many, but that's okay.
One too many, huh?
Yeah. Instead of pouring out one,
Yeah.
I poured out two. Actually, technically three because two were stuck together.
Oh,
So now I put them back in. I try not to waste drills because even though they usually come with between 5 and 10% extra, depending.
right.
I try not to waste them because knowing me,
Yeah.
I'd run out.
I can understand that, Lee. 'Cause I would too.
Plus, when I play tiddlywinks with them, even though I don't mean to, and if you remember what I was talking about last week during the Wip Chat, tiddlywinks with your drills is when you go to press down on a drill to get it on your pen and it decides to pop out and fly across the room. N is 772. This is 775, 772. Oh, I missed one already. I had one. I thought I had all the drills for it.
Yeah.
Because all I saw was two. I just found one that's still there.
Yeah.
Well, it's not still there. It's just it was a number. It was the number 3 that I had
Okay.
that I didn't realize was an extra one.
Yeah. I understand that.
There it is. There's the N. From the looks of it so far, I only have to replace that 3 and then a half moon. So the 3 is back up here. It's 471. 471. Oop. Come on, get out of there. A leftover drill.
Uh-oh. I don't want any of those either. What we do.
Oh, yes and no. Of course, now what's going to happen is I'm going to have that leftover drill. I just put it in my trash drills.
Of course.
There it is. 3. Come on, get it. Bastard, where'd you go? It fell off the pen. I don't know where it went.
Talks to the drill.
No, I'm not talking to the drills. I'm talking to me.
Don't listen to
I'm not talking to the drill.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I'm saying where did you go to me because I lost the damn thing.
Okay.
It fell off the pen and I don't know where it dropped.
That's okay.
So as a figure of speech, I went, where did you go? But I was not talking to the drill.
Okay.
All right. Oh, see that? Now I found a symbol, another symbol other than the one I was thinking was the last symbol.
Okay.
Let me take my sip.
Take your sip,
Mm-hmm.
honey. Let you get your nerves back under control again.
The hell are you talking about?
You do.
Yeah. Just don't
Get your nerves under control.
try to take my dew away from me. 9:38.
I may be old, but I'm not going to that great, Whip Chat in the sky.
Yeah, 9:38. Whipping chat in the guy. Jesus Christ. You are,
I am.
without a doubt,
Amazing. I'm amazing.
so much weirder than me.
No. I don't really think so. I think you're the weirdest thing on two legs.
Huh?
You're the weirdest thing on two legs.
No, that would be you.
Not me. Not me, man.
You even said it in the doctor's office.
I did not. I don't know what you're talking about. You're hearing things.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Is there any more of that? I can't see any. Any more, any less. I was just sort of trying to find to make sure there were no others of that symbol
Okay.
before I actually put them away.
Well, isn't that smart?
Because I am so tired of missing. Yeah, but the problem is,
Yeah.
I'll put it away because I said, okay, there's no more there of that symbol,
Right.
and I'll find that symbol again. Just like I just found another symbol,
Holy.
936,
Holy.
that I didn't think was there, but it's there in 2 spots actually.
Okay.
Come on, damn it. Whoop, too many. Oh well. I'll just pour them back in the bottle when I'm done.
Okay.
One
Whatever you say.
here, and one down in this corner.
Okay.
Now let's just double check and make sure there are none of those.
All right.
Yay! Okay, so now,
You safe now?
nope.
Oh.
You know that symbol I said that now watch me find the symbol once I put the bottle away?
Yeah.
Guess what I found? And guess what I just dropped? No, I dropped the cap.
Oh, okay.
Okay, there it is. One thing I don't want to drop is a bottle full of drills.
No, that wouldn't be good.
Especially when I'm just half over the canvas. No, it would not be.
No.
I would not be happy with myself.
You would be very unhappy with yourself.
I would be extremely unhappy with myself. Actually, I would be downright pissed. There it is. There's my number.
Okay.
It's asking me if I want my 469. It's all 469, so. Excuse me. As opposed to be against 69, you know. I'm going to start losing subscribers just because I got a filthy mind.
That's correct. And I try, but you don't listen to me ever.
Like, you think you could hush me up?
I know I can't. That's what I just got through saying.
Yeah, but you keep and what you also kept,
I have to
what
keep
you were also
trying.
saying is you keep trying.
I have to keep trying. Because you're weird.
But what's the sense in trying if you know you can't?
I don't know.
Oh, it's an AB.
Okay.
AB 34. Where the hell is AB 34? There it is. AB 34, and it's only one.
Wow. Oh, honey. This is my cutie. Cindy.
She's over here.
I know who she is. Look at that.
Oh, I didn't think she was that far off the table. Our cat has a cough.
She's had it since she was
They've
young.
both had it since they were really young,
And we don't know what it's from.
and nobody knows what it's from. But, hey, guess what? That section is done.
Yay!
So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stop diamond painting at least right there. Because I gotta move the camera in order to cut the piece of plastic off. Oh, by the way, just because I want to show you again, because I love it so much, my tray from Pucky Pie Pours.
And they're sitting, going in under the table.
Oh, under the table?
Don't close it.
Yeah, that's from Pucky Pie Pours. It was given to me by Eve and Kathy.
Yep.
Absolutely gorgeous piece. I love it a lot. I always have it right here with me. Now, if I could find my ceramic knife, which I know is around here somewhere, because I keep it nearby. There it is.
Yay!
Oh, and of course I knocked the lens right off the thing. It's the only problem with these art dot magnifiers are really, really good, but it really doesn't take much to knock the lenses off the holder. So if you'll forgive me for just a minute, I'm gonna raise you up.
Come over here. Come here, sweet girl.
Gotta go back a little further, because otherwise I'll knock the camera over.
Come on, sweetie. Sammy.
Take my
Trying to call her out of the table.
little ceramic cutter,
So when he wants to close
Right
the
there.
table down, she won't get smushed.
little tiny tip. That's right, she won't.
Maybe. You know, she's not the brightest bulb in the firmament.
Yeah, but I'm the one that will know that she's in there.
He's my baby. Come on, girl face. Come on, girl face. You can do it. Come on, girl face. Come on. Cindy.
Well, not quite straight, but
Daddy doesn't want you to go up on the
it'll do.
You know better than that.
So,
Walking
See?
on the edge.
little plastic.
I tried, honey.
That's okay. Like I said,
Go back in.
she'll go back in and lay underneath, and
You'll smush her.
no, I won't. I
Now she's
promise.
sitting down. Cindy.
Now to cut this other piece down so that I can fold it one back.
Yes. It's so nice, honey.
Huh?
It looks so nice.
It's going to. So I'm going to move everything over so you can see as I unveil the next section. Not that you'll be able to tell anything by it, but nonetheless, I'm going to unveil it once I get the corner up.
Isn't she a good girl? I keep telling Tammy that Cindy is her niece.
Yeah. I'll show Tammy Cinnamon and she'll go, say hi to your Auntie Tammy. The nose only half nuts.
No, I'm all nuts. I'm as crazy as a Looney Tune.
Okay.
Did you get it cut off?
Yeah.
Good job.
I always take the cover paper off,
Yeah.
but I leave the plastic on because the cover paper, the release paper won't stay on once you start putting drills down. Now to roll this out. Oops. Oh, not much in the way of pops, so everything must be down okay.
Yeah.
Of course.
You found it.
I found one that I didn't place. Like actually came off.
So you did place it.
I did place one, it just fell off when I was doing things. So now I gotta press it back in place with my pen. There we go.
These two cats that we got, Cinnamon and her brother Oreo, were given to us by a lady who's had the cat's mother lived in the barn. She was a barn cat, and she got pregnant, and she had a litter of what? 4 kittens?
4 or 5.
No, there was an even number, so I think it was 4. The other lady took the other 2, and we took these 2. I was only gonna take one. I wanted the orange cinnamon colored cat. But then, so we got the big boy too. And this lady bottle fed these cats from the time they were, I don't know, a week or 2 old, because their mother got killed, she thinks, by a
Wild animal.
cougar or something that Florida has. And she had to take care of the cats, the kittens, or they would have died. So this is what we got. And they are good kitties, for the most part, except when they're not. And little Cinnamon has freckles on her nose, a little pink nose with freckles on it. Yes. I know you all needed to know that.
Oh yeah, of course I did.
Shut up, Lee.
Of course I needed to know that.
And Cinnamon's a very gentle cat. She's very skittish, but she's very gentle. Rotten Big Brother believes her all the time.
Now I know why the roller wasn't sounding some of these, because they were upside down.
Ah.
So they won't pop when they're upside down.
So here's a lesson for you. Don't put your drills in upside down.
Yeah.
Not that he did it on purpose.
Unfortunately, when you're blind as a bat, there's another one. See, damn it. Where did it go? Oh well, wherever it went. I'm telling you,
I'm sorry. I told you I was tired.
I'm not talking about that.
Oh, what?
I'm talking about the canvas.
Yeah. It's frustrating, huh?
Well, it's partially my fault. You know, because I placed the drills wrong,
Yeah, but you couldn't see it.
or I flatten them out. You know, I flatten it, and it all of a sudden that's when I realize, oh, it's upside down. So then I could go back over it again,
Yeah.
play with it until it pops into place.
Yeah.
And then when I pop that one into place, something else shows up.
Yeah. Not fun.
So it's like, whatever. Well, it's in. It's about as in as it's going to get anyway. Well, then again, maybe not. And it's only the last couple of symbols
Yeah.
that went in upside down. I don't understand it. I usually don't do that.
I know you don't.
Okay, feels much better.
Okay.
Well, maybe. Okay, pop. Sorry, people. But that's okay. I'm going to leave it for now. I'll figure it out later.
Yeah.
I do want to, however, move this over. I'll finish moving it over after I turn the camera off and take the camera away. Anyway, everyone, I hope you have had a good time. And on that note, just in case you didn't hear her, she sang.
Very good.
So you'll have to go back and go, oh, wait a minute, I think I can hear it. There's your phone.
Thank you, darling.
Shut that off. And that's what the old section, the section I just completed, looks like when there's no light underneath. So anyway, have yourselves a wonderful week.
Yeah.
We will see you on Tuesday. You will see us on next Thursday. So yes, have a wonderful week, or what remains of the week anyway. And have a wonderful weekend. In the meantime, do not forget, don't bother faking it until you make it. Believe it until you receive it. And on that note, we will say
Bye-bye.
goodbye.